As the city of Chicago sparkles under the fading light of evening, a quiet dome stands proudly on the edge of Lake Michigan, a gateway not to another country but to another universe. This is the Adler Planetarium, the first planetarium ever built in the Western Hemisphere and one of the most inspiring places on Earth for those who dare to look up and dream. Here, the mysteries of the cosmos unfold before your eyes, from the birth of stars to the infinite stretch of galaxies. The Adler Planetarium connects us to the grand story of the universe. It reminds us that every light in the night sky is a world of its own, waiting to be discovered. Since its opening in 1930, this planetarium has stood as a symbol of curiosity, knowledge, and imagination. Millions have walked through its doors to witness the beauty of the universe and to feel the wonder of being a tiny part of something so vast. Adler is not just a museum of astronomy, it is a living bridge between science and human imagination. Whether you are a scientist, a dreamer, or simply a traveler in search of awe, the journey through Adler begins with one simple act: looking up. In the early years of the 20th century, when the world was just beginning to understand the vastness of space, a man named Max Adler had a vision. He was a businessman and philanthropist from Chicago who believed that knowledge should never be limited to scientists alone. He dreamed of creating a place where ordinary people could experience the wonders of the universe, a place that could bring the stars down to Earth. In 1930, Max Adler turned that dream into reality. He established the Adler Planetarium, America's very first planetarium, on the shores of Lake Michigan. It was more than just a scientific building, it was a gift to the public, a monument to curiosity and discovery. Adler wanted every visitor, young or old, to look up at the dome and realize that they were part of something much greater than themselves. The timing was remarkable. The world had just entered an age of exploration and technological innovation. Radio was connecting continents, airplanes were shrinking distances, and astronomy was revealing galaxies far beyond our own. The Adler Planetarium became a symbol of this new age where imagination met science and education met wonder. From its opening day, the planetarium welcomed thousands of visitors, eager to witness what was, at the time, a miracle of modern engineering, a machine that could project the night sky indoors. People who had never seen a telescope or a map of the stars could now travel through the heavens without leaving Chicago. Max Adler's legacy still lives within the walls of this planetarium. His belief in the power of science to inspire hope continues to guide Adler's mission nearly a century later, to ignite curiosity and connect people to the universe we all share. Standing proudly at the edge of Chicago's museum campus, the Adler Planetarium is more than just a center for astronomy. It's a masterpiece of architecture and vision. Its location on a small peninsula reaching into Lake Michigan gives it one of the most breathtaking views in the entire city. From here, you can see the entire Chicago skyline stretching across the horizon, reflecting off the calm waters of the lake. It's as if the planetarium sits between two worlds, the beauty of Earth and the mystery of the cosmos. The building itself was designed by architect Ernest A. Grunsfeld Jr., who combined classical symmetry with the bold, futuristic style of the Art Deco era. The structure's iconic 12-sided dome immediately draws the eye, symbolizing both stability and the infinite curve of the universe. The exterior, made from warm, pink-brown granite, glows beautifully under sunlight and stands as a timeless monument to human curiosity. Inside, the architecture continues to inspire. The circular design of the halls and theaters mirrors the motion of planets and the endless cycle of time. Every hallway, every window, and every dome feels intentionally aligned with the stars above. The Central Dome Theater, known as the Sky Theater, was once the most advanced of its kind in the world, a place where the night sky could be recreated in astonishing accuracy, decades before computer graphics existed. Even today, the Adler Planetarium remains a perfect blend of science, art, and location. Whether viewed from the air, the lake, or the city, it seems to invite every passerby to step closer, to pause for a moment, look up at the sky, and remember that the universe begins just above the horizon. Walking into the Adler Planetarium is like stepping out of Earth and into the cosmos. From the moment you enter, the lights dim, the air feels alive with anticipation, and the vast dome above you becomes a canvas for the universe itself. The experience begins in one of Adler's spectacular theaters, where state-of-the-art projection systems recreate the night sky with breathtaking realism. Thousands of stars shimmer overhead, planets drift silently through the dark, and distant galaxies swirl in slow motion. Each show at the planetarium is a journey through time and space. One moment, you're standing beneath the constellations of ancient civilizations, the same patterns once studied by explorers, philosophers, and dreamers. The next, you're soaring through the rings of Saturn, gliding past nebulae and diving into the heart of a black hole. The immersive 3D visuals and surround sound pull you deep into the experience, blurring the line between science and wonder. Adler's signature presentations, guided by expert astronomers and storytellers, bring complex ideas to life in a way that feels personal and emotional. You don't just learn about stars, you feel their light, You don't just hear about galaxies, you travel through them. Every visit is different. Sometimes the show explores how the universe began with the Big Bang. Other times, it traces humanity's journey to the moon or the search for life beyond Earth. Whether you're a child seeing the stars for the first time or an adult rediscovering your sense of awe, the Adler Planetarium turns science into an unforgettable adventure. One that reminds us that the greatest mysteries are not out of reach, but waiting right above us in the sky. Beyond the theaters, the Adler Planetarium opens into a world of discovery, a network of exhibits and galleries that tell humanity's story among the stars. Each exhibit is a portal to a different aspect of our connection with the cosmos, blending science, history, and imagination into one seamless experience. One of the most beloved exhibits is Mission Moon, which takes visitors back to the early days of space exploration. Here, you can see real artifacts from the Apollo missions, including the Gemini 12 spacecraft that carried astronauts James Lovell and Buzz Aldrin into orbit in 1966. It's not just a collection of objects, it's a story of courage, teamwork, and the unbreakable human desire to reach beyond our limits. Another highlight is the universe, a walk through space and time, an awe-inspiring journey that starts with Earth and carries you outward to the very edge of the observable universe. Giant digital screens, interactive displays, and holographic visuals guide you through billions of years of cosmic history. From the birth of galaxies to the future of stars, it's a reminder of how small we are, yet how deeply connected we remain to everything that exists. The Our Solar System Gallery offers a hands-on look at the planets, moons, and asteroids that share our celestial neighborhood. Visitors can touch meteorites older than the Earth itself, feel the weight difference between worlds, and experience the scale of our solar system in a way that textbooks could never capture. Throughout the planetarium, smaller exhibits explore ancient astronomy, star navigation, and the instruments that helped humankind map the skies. From early astrolabes to modern telescopes, each display shows how curiosity has always guided us. From the first stargazers to today's space explorers, every gallery inside, Adler tells a piece of the same universal truth, that the story of space is also the story of us, our dreams, our questions, and our endless search for understanding. The Adler Planetarium has always stood at the crossroads of science and innovation. From the moment it opened its doors in 1930, it embraced the newest technology to bring the universe closer to people's eyes. What began with a mechanical star projector nearly a century ago has evolved into a digital universe powered by some of the most advanced visualization systems in the world. At the heart of the experience are Adler's state-of-the-art dome theaters, where powerful projectors and computer systems recreate the cosmos in real time. The digital projection technology can display more than 9,000 stars with incredible precision, simulating everything from eclipses and planetary orbits to distant galaxies millions of light-years away. These immersive environments make it possible to explore the universe not as a flat image, but as a living, moving space you can actually travel through. Behind the scenes, Adler's scientists and engineers constantly push the limits of what's possible. They develop new software, create 3D maps of the cosmos, and design interactive tools that help visitors visualize complex astronomical data in ways that anyone can understand. The planetarium's commitment to innovation extends beyond its walls. Connecting with research institutions and space agencies around the world, interactive exhibits use touchscreens, augmented reality, and data from real telescopes to give visitors direct control of their learning experience. Whether you're zooming into a nebula, tracking satellites in orbit, or visualizing how light travels across space, every interaction turns science into something personal and alive. Even the Dawn Observatory, located right outside the main building, benefits from technological upgrades that allow real-time imaging and live streaming of celestial events. These innovations ensure that Adler isn't just preserving the history of astronomy, it's shaping its future. Education has always been the beating heart of the Adler Planetarium. From its very beginning, the planetarium was built not only to inspire wonder but to teach, to open the mysteries of the universe to everyone, regardless of age or background. Every year, thousands of students, teachers, and families walk through Adler's doors to experience hands-on learning that makes science come alive. The planetarium's educational programs are designed to spark curiosity and creativity through exploration. Classrooms visit for interactive field trips where children can launch virtual rockets, track the movements of planets, or even simulate life on Mars. Each visit turns scientific ideas into real, memorable adventures. Adler also runs special programs like Adler Teens, giving young people the chance to work alongside astronomers, engineers, and educators. These students help create exhibits, conduct small research projects, and share what they learn with visitors, becoming the next generation of science communicators. Beyond the planetarium's walls, Adler's outreach extends to communities across Chicago and beyond. Through mobile observatories and digital learning platforms, the planetarium brings telescopes, science kits, and live astronomy sessions to schools and neighborhoods that might never have access to them otherwise. These outreach missions make sure that no one is too far away to touch the stars. Teachers are also given resources and training to bring space science into their classrooms, empowering them to guide their students toward discovery. Special events, summer camps, and workshops encourage families to learn together, turning curiosity into a lifelong connection with science. In every program, Adler's message remains the same, that science is not distant or difficult, it's something anyone can be part of. By inspiring children to ask questions and explore the universe for themselves, the Adler Planetarium helps shape the dreamers, inventors, and scientists of tomorrow. Just steps away from the main planetarium building, standing quietly on the shores of Lake Michigan, is one of Adler's most remarkable treasures, the Dawn Observatory. While the planetarium's theaters let you travel through simulated space, the observatory lets you witness the real thing. It bridges the gap between imagination and reality, allowing visitors to gaze directly into the night sky. The Dawn Observatory houses one of the largest public telescopes in the Midwest. Its powerful optics can capture light from celestial objects millions of light years away. On a clear night, you can see the craters of the moon in stunning detail, the rings of Saturn, the glowing bands of Jupiter, and even distant galaxies that appear as faint smudges of light, ancient light that has traveled across space for millions of years just to reach your eyes. What makes the Dawn Observatory truly special is its accessibility. It's not hidden behind laboratory walls or restricted to scientists. It's open to everyone. Visitors of all ages can step up to the telescope, look through the eyepiece, and experience the same sense of wonder that early astronomers must have felt centuries ago. During the day, the observatory offers solar viewing sessions where guests can safely observe the surface of the sun, watching solar flares and sunspots dance across its fiery face. At night, guided programs help visitors navigate the constellations and learn how to find planets, stars, and other cosmic wonders. The observatory also plays a key role in education and research, hosting public star parties, live astronomy events, and even digital broadcasts for people who can't visit in person. Whether you're a first-time stargazer or a lifelong enthusiast, standing inside the Dawn Observatory is an unforgettable reminder of how vast the universe is and how small, yet significant, we are within it. Here, beneath the quiet sky of Chicago, the same stars that guided ancient travelers still shine, connecting us all to the timeless beauty of the cosmos. The Adler Planetarium is more than a museum. It's a living, breathing community of explorers, dreamers, and stars. Throughout the year, it comes alive with events that bring people together under the same sky. These gatherings blend science, art, music, and culture, reminding everyone that curiosity is something worth celebrating. One of the most popular experiences is Adler After Dark, a special monthly event that transforms the planetarium into an adults-only night of discovery. Visitors sip drinks, enjoy live music, and explore the exhibits in a relaxed, playful atmosphere. Under the dome, the night sky becomes the backdrop for an unforgettable evening where science meets social life and where everyone leaves a little more connected to the universe. Another highlight is Adler's public star parties, open-air events that invite the entire community to observe the sky through telescopes set up on the planetarium grounds. Astronomers and volunteers guide guests as they find planets, constellations, and sometimes even comets or meteor showers. Families gather, couples share telescopes, and strangers become friends, all brought together by the same simple act of looking up. The planetarium also celebrates cosmic milestones and seasonal events, eclipses, solstices, meteor showers, and space anniversaries. During these moments, the Adler becomes a hub of excitement and learning, with workshops, live shows, and skywatching sessions that attract people from across Chicago and beyond. Adler's community engagement goes even further through collaborations with local artists, musicians, and educators. Special exhibits blend astronomy with storytelling, digital art, and soundscapes, creating experiences that touch both the mind and the heart. Through these events, the Adler Planetarium transforms science into a shared human experience. It shows that exploring the universe isn't just about data or discovery, it's about connection, wonder, and the joy of realizing that we all live under the same vast, star-filled sky. For nearly a century, the Adler Planetarium has stood as a beacon of wonder on the shores of Lake Michigan, a place where science and imagination meet beneath the same endless sky. Its legacy is not just in the building itself, but in the millions of hearts it has touched. Every visitor who has sat beneath its dome, stared through its telescope, or wandered its halls carries away a spark, the spark of curiosity that drives humanity forward. Max Adler's dream was simple, yet timeless, to give people a way to understand the universe and their place within it. That dream continues to live on. Generations of astronomers, students, artists, and dreamers have found their inspiration here, discovering that the beauty of the universe is not only out there among the stars, but also within ourselves. Today, the Adler Planetarium stands at the crossroads of the past and the future. It honors the early visionaries who first mapped the skies, while embracing new technologies that let us explore worlds we've never seen before. From ancient stargazers to modern space explorers, Adler connects us all through one shared truth: that the human spirit was made to explore. As night falls over Chicago and the lights of the city begin to glow, the dome of the planetarium shines quietly in the distance, a reminder that even in the heart of a busy city, the universe is never far away. Every time someone looks up from these shores, they become part of something larger, a cosmic story that began long before us and will continue long after. The Adler Planetarium invites everyone, young and old, to keep asking questions, to keep reaching beyond what we know, and to never stop wondering. Because the universe is not just above us, it's within us, waiting to be discovered.